We are back. We are back on the No Nonsense Trader channel, and I'm Dave. And today we're going to be talking about broker profiles on StrategyQuant X. What are they? How to understand them? So let's get started into it. We're in StrategyQuant, and we're in the Data Manager, and then we're on broker profiles. So let's take a look at what we got here. All the brokers: Darwin X, Ducascopy, FTMO, the prop firm, IC Markets, Monavis, Awanda, Pepperstone, Robo Forex, the Fivers, which is a prop firm, and then XTB. Okay, and this one I think is no longer valid. Okay, so when we have data and we have it in our custom projects, we can specifically use the data from the broker time zone. Okay, and so right here we have the time zone. So this one means European Eastern Time Zone plus the US. And this one right here means GMT plus 3. So that's Greenwich Maritime Time Zone. And this one is Eastern European. Okay, it's a little bit different than Eastern European US, just the closing times. And this one, the Fivers, is totally different. Because they're based in Israel, so their time zone is Jerusalem. And so why this is so important is because, for instance, this time zone right here is +2, and then it has a daylight savings time. But this one right here is just +3 Greenwich Maritime Time Zone. And this one right here, Eastern European, a little bit different, I think, closing time, or when they process their swap fees. And this one, the Fivers right here, man, I'm gonna have to Google that. I don't know what time zone this one is, but it's totally different. So why this is important is because if you are training one of your custom projects here, but you're using say a Ducascopy time zone, and you're using that data, but then you're gonna deploy that robot, that trading expert advisor, but you're gonna trade it on the Fivers. Well, it's gonna be totally screwed up. It's not gonna be accurate because the time zone is completely different. Okay, so also one more thing that's super confusing about how the prices are displayed are these things called tick steps, and they also differ between different brokers. So a tick step is just the decimals after the price. So let's just say you have a price like some sort of euro US dollar. It's displayed as like 123. That's the price, 123.00 or .000, like 3 zeros after. And different brokers actually have different ways that they display their prices. Okay, and I was trying to research actually why they display their prices differently. Like, for instance, why do they, omit one of those numbers, for instance, like 123 and then .00, but then another broker will be 123, decimal .00, or they just round it up, right? And so some round it up and some want to be more precise with the price. So why do they do that? I think some brokers want to give you an accurate price, and they want to display it that way, seem like they're giving you some sort of value. And then others, I think they want to round it up so they get to keep those little micro pips. and the broker just gets to eat all that as profit. And yeah, you just get a little bit different displayed price. And it's such a micro amount that they think, oh, you won't care. And so that's the important part about your data. You got to make sure that the data that you're going to use to train your expert advisors has to be correct. And yeah, with this right here, you could probably match up whatever broker you're using. You can just email them and ask them, hey, what's your broker time zone? And then they can tell you, oh, it's GMT +2 with daylight saving time, stuff like that. And then you can just look at their prices and how they're displayed on their website, and you can say, oh, it's got the same tick step as the Ducoscopy, so I'm good to go to use this. But if you're training some sort of custom project for an FTMO evaluation, well, boom, you can just use this this exact data on your this profile on your data. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. I'm just going to take a little sip here. Okay, I'm drinking green tea. It's the afternoon. We drink green tea here in Japan. So now let's go to the data here, and then we're going to add a new thing. So let's just take a look at something here. Super simple. Let's just take the first one. Okay, and so we added AUD USD, Australia US dollar, and then we've got two types of data here. Data type tick data, which is more precise, and then the next one is M1 data, which is pretty precise. It's not to the second like this one. So M1 data is fine. And then here we go, broker profile. Okay, so let's say I'm trying to pass an FTMO evaluation to be part of the team at FTMO and be a part of their prop firm. So I just click on FTMO, and then this will be added to the end of the data, just so you know that's FTMO data. And then you click on confirm, and then you pressed save, and you can just check it in here. Now sometimes you're trying to get data for something, but it's actually not even it's not listed on FTMO. Okay, obviously AUD USD is listed in FTMO, but it might not be if you're doing something exotic like an oil or something. So that's where you got the name of the symbol right here, but then the instrument, you can go through everything that FTMO offers right here, and hey, it might not be there, or it might be just named differently. So I found that was different. For some of their indexes are named a little bit differently, so you might have the right ticker Ducoscopy data, but the name is totally different, and so you got to go find it in here and match it. That's what this column is right here. But anyways, this is just a major one, so it's super easy. Then you press save, and then it adds that symbol, and you got it. And let's go look at the broker profiles and find it. And we've got, there's the data. We'll click on it. So we've got the data, and then we're just gonna say update selected. Boom. Okay, now it's downloading that data, and we've got the data for it. Sweet. And that's how easy it is. And that's what broker profiles are, and that's how to use them. And yeah, it's super important to have the correct data that you're training your expert advisors for, because when you deploy them, yeah, the data and the time zone and the tick step has to match up with your broker, or else you'll get errors, especially if the tick step is different. The time zone, it will act obviously different as well. but the tick step, it will just error and it might not place any orders. And that's broker profiles, my friends. That is how you do the data, that's how you download it, and that's how you change your broker profiles to make sure the tick step is correct, and make sure the time zone of the broker is correct, so that when you make your strategies, they come out correct and they work correctly on that broker that you're a part of. And guess what? You need to do something. You need to press either the like button or the comment button and just say hello. And or even more special, if you just write me an email and just say, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, let me know that there's other humans out there on the other side, and I'll keep making more videos for you. And I'll check you in the next one. This is Dave signing off.